best form of defence is always attack. Be preemptive every time. Whether that preemption is to reply on a physical level or to make good your escape. Whichever it is, be first. Never wait to be caught on the back foot. Defensive attitude is negative. If you're going to wait for somebody to attack and try and rely on your physical capabilities to deal with that situation, it's not only dangerous, it's foolish. You need to be first. Preemptive techniques must always be executed with 100% commitment. You've got to get in. It's no good. If I'm facing an attacker here, and all I can give to them is a sort of that, go away or keep your distance, it's not going to deter my attacker any. If anything, it's going to make him escalate and be more aggressive. Because I'm pushing, I'm challenging. You've got to attain the prescribed response which you're after. Remember, your ultimate aim is to escape. So anything really far short of immobilising the person, either on a physical injury or by unconsciousness, is going to leave you short, especially dealing with more than one person at a time. You've got to be precise, you've got to use techniques which you are 100% confident with. Practice these techniques, drill them until you're sick of drilling them, so they're second nature. Restraints have got good points and bad points. I class unconsciousness as a restraint. If I knock somebody out, they're restrained. They're no longer a threat to me, and they give me the option then to escape or continue. Wrist grips, arm locks, things such as that, they're going to keep you in this situation longer than you want to be. You make good your escape at your first available opportunity. Once somebody's moving in, you've got to be able to control, as mentioned in the first video, of distance. The person moves in, and you're going to stop them away. Try not to be too aggressive if their approach is submissive, if they're being very gentle and subtle in the way that they're approaching you. If somebody's moving forward quickly and they've already got the fist up clenched, you can get away with a good pushback and distance the person. But from that, you know straight away that you're on a physical level. You've got to fight, because trying to do the same tactics once, twice, 3 times more, eventually this person's going to attack. They're not going to just try and close the distance anymore. So moving forwards, okay, keeping away. Control your distance first. Check the attacking tools. Either way, turning slightly sideways on. Any kicks or hand movements I can detect and hopefully cope with them. But my main thing is this obstacle, this fence control here. If his hands come up to do anything, that is when I've got to start looking at attacking, leading him maybe with a headbutt. The first sign or first signal of forward movement or signal of attack, I've got to be in there first. So from this situation, if Bowers to pick his hand up as though he's going to throw a punch, I've got to be straight in with whatever I'm going to do, and I've got to damage. It's no good, as I've already mentioned, being half-hearted and sort of just kicking somebody's thigh to give them a dead leg. You've got to kick the leg with the intention of taking it off the body, detaching it, or at least taking it from underneath them. Restraints. In the context of restraints, chokes are the only ones I would consider applicable in a real situation, but only then if really you are dealing with one person. A choke has got to be fast and effective. The difficult things to get from the front, you've got to cover ground and you've got to be dissuasive. If a person's they've got a fence up just the same as you. Theirs is aggressive, yours is submissive. I've got to negotiate that and get to a position. I've got to be quick and I've got to distract. This can be done on a number of ways, some of which I'm going to cover in one of the preceding sections of Control and Destroy. But from here, you've got to be able to get around, behind, to apply it on. Even if you're just going to apply the choke to pull somebody over backwards, it's got to be effective and it's got to be quick. When somebody's on the back, you can make good your escape. You've also got the option, you don't have to use the choke, just taking somebody over backwards from an aggressive position again, pulling them back, taking them down, you've made good your escape. You've got the opportunity to move. So all the time you're looking for the fastest route and the most effective route to prove good your escape. That is the main thing that you're after out of a confrontation, is to get away from it. If you find that you've been kept there, whether it be due to bad management or better management on the attacker's point of view, You've got to be fast, you've got to be effective, you've got to be committed.